Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to day 14 of my 31 Days of Horror. Yes, I got to review a day for 31 days. Today I'm bringing you a little bit of an independent film. This one was put out in 2019 by SGL Entertainment. It's on BDR that I know of so far. I think there's a DVD out there. Without further ado, we're talking about the Garden Party Massacre. Yes! Garden Party Massacre is pretty cool. Pretty much you have a bunch of 30 to 40 somethings getting together, having a garden party. They're outside, barbecuing, bringing cakes, just having a good old time talking. And there's a couple, they were trying to, get their lives together. They always argue. The arguments are pretty funny. You have this gay guy, and he brings a friend. We don't know if this friend is gay or not, and they try to hook him up with the gay guy, but her girlfriend shows up and brings another weird friend to try to hook him up with this other girl, and she is just off the wall. And the guy who plays Lincoln is the director, and he's like oblivious to everything. It's funny as hell. Like, they're making all these straight jokes, they're making gay jokes, they're making all these type of jokes, and he's just like, nah, la la la. There's just a lot of other weird funny moments to this. So anyway, during the party, they're having a good old time. Someone shows up, an uninvited guest, and this uninvited guest has a pickaxe. And of course, he is scaring the bejesus out of them, chasing them around outside, and supposedly one of them gets murdered. Well, now it's pretty much kind of like a fight survival. They decided, don't bring your cell phones with you. So one's like, well, I got my cell phone in my purse. It's dead. Okay, let's charge it. The computer doesn't work. Like, all this other weird shit that normal everyday shit would happen to us happens in this. Oh, I left my phone in the car. Well, the killer's outside. How do we get to the car? It was just funny how everybody interacted. A very bunch of likable characters. A lot of jokes were thrown, and a lot of jokes were very funny. I found myself laughing tons of times in this film. It was a good time. Some of the blood is normal. There's a little bit of CGI blood, as you can tell. Looks like it, but the rest was great. There are some special features to this. You have two types of trailers. One is a sneak peek trailer, and the trailer is film, and the music to the main song, Garden Party Massacre. That's pretty much it for special features. When you watch the credits, they have some bloopers during the credits when they introduced the characters, which I thought was cool. I always like it when they put bloopers in the credits. It's fun, passes the time. You're not sitting there fast forwarding to see if there's anything at the end. You're actually laughing with the bloopers. Now, there's actually some more stuff to it. I don't want to spoil it because there's some fun. There was some moments where you're like, oh, they went that way? Okay. There are some nods to like Star Wars and Star Trek. I got the Star Trek reference right off the back, so it's funny as fuck. When you watch, if you ever watched the original Star Trek TV show, anybody with a red shirt, dies. Always. And of course, one of your characters is wearing a red shirt and he's crying and he's flipping out, and they're like, what's going on? Are you okay? He just goes, I'm wearing a red shirt. I'm just like, oh, nice nod to that one. So there was a whole argument with Star Wars and Star Trek, which I thought was hysterical. Again, this is a fun little flick. It's a fun little indie flick. I definitely highly recommend it. It's not a slasher or anything like that. It's kind of like a home invasion meets a type of apocalypse type horror comedy. If that makes sense. I don't want to spoil too much because what happens later on works. Everything works for what it did. With the killer, with other issues. You'll see. I definitely recommend picking this up. If you ever see this out and about, or if you find it online, definitely pick it up. Garden Party Massacre, put up by SGL Entertainment, which is, of course, A, B, and C Blu-ray. It is a burn-on-demand Blu-ray. The director is Gregory Blair. He also was one of the main characters. Again, he plays Lincoln, also known as Link. Funny character. All the other characters were funny too. So again, definitely check out Garden Party Massacre from 2019. If you want a good laugh, I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. If you ever seen this one, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, if you liked it or not. And yeah, have yourself a good one, and stay tuned for more reviews of horror. Alright guys, peace.